Hello everyone, and welcome to a quick guide on my original Sioux strategy where I two-shot the enemy town center in about 11 minutes. Yes, you heard that right, two-shot the enemy town center quite early on in the game. Now the reason I am starting this recording at the lobby screen is to show that I am against the Romania AI, which is definitely not a part of the Asian dynasties or the war chiefs either. That is because it is a part of the Wars of Liberty mod, which adds a bunch of new amazing and unique civilizations, as well as a bunch of new mechanics and epic music, which you will be hearing during the gameplay. Although you won't be hearing everything, there's quite a few that should play in the brief gameplay. I highly recommend getting it immediately if you don't already have it. Link in the description to download page. And quick note, right at the moment the Romania AI is bugged, so essentially it plays like a vegetable. It does absolutely nothing, but that is only for tutorial purposes, so I can show you the strategy in action and quickly destroy the enemy, so they just immediately surrender. Very fast notes on why the strategy is almost Wars of Liberty exclusive is due to two reasons. One being that the spy mechanics have been greatly reworked and improved, but the important factor is that town centers no longer reveal stealth units, and secondly the special ability of the Sioux that grants them siege damage per age. As we will be using the stealthy Tashinka prowess for the strategy, we will be rushing age 3, meaning our overall unit siege damage will have increased twice before attack even begins. So without any more talking, let's get right into the gameplay. I will be skipping the loading screen so you don't have to wait any longer. Get 3 villagers on hunts immediately and 2 of them gathering. We were quite unfortunate because we only got 1 crate of wood, so we won't be able to do an early trade post. So an early trade post would be able to push our strategy quite far ahead, but that's alright. It's better if I show you the way that's more difficult first, rather than the easy way. Hopefully there are more herds around. We want to keep herding as we go. So use the town center to get there fast. Right, we have a little bit of a herd here, so let's send a village here immediately and get that there. We're looking for experience and gold treasures. That's our main priority. So this herd should be big enough if we can herd it successfully. So we want to age up with 15 villagers. We also want 20 villagers for age 3. So that will be our basic numbers, the 15 and 20. Quite easy to remember. Let's see what this is. 80 food. That works for me. Perfect. We'll be using this extra converted guardian. So the first guardian you convert should go out scouting for your enemy and more town centers. Oh, that's weird. I thought... Oh, okay. That's gonna cost quite a bit of food. I didn't realize I only did a military click by accident. So the villagers walked all the way here. Walking that much of a distance is really bad, because every second they spend walking is a second that they do not gather. But anyway, first card you get will be the 3 villagers. And we found our opponent here. Should have been 12 seconds, so don't forget that every 12 seconds you can hit the herd and that will cause it to move. But if you hit them again within 12 seconds that they have been hit already, they will not move. Alright, so we got an amazing treasure here. 4 riders, that's an issue, but if we convert 2 of them, it's possible. So we'll have the explorer kind of look around here. Keep herding this. And now we're gonna be at 15 villages with this villager. Hopefully we can still get it. Still get an instant age up. Come on. Yeah, we're gonna get it. Good. Age up with 400 wood. And as soon as we start aging, we want to switch 5 villages to coin. Now the trade, yep, it's up, so now we can convert this guardian. and immediately retreat. So perfect. We'll get our explorer near this trade post. The nature friendship won't be up for quite a while, so we'll just have him near trade post. Since we didn't have enough wood at the beginning, we'll be using the 400 wood to get a trade post and a market. And our first card on the age up will be the wood card. The second being the gold card. And that's everything from age 2. The rest will be saving for age 3. Go, go, go. So since we already have the 100 wood, we should actually get down a market. Nice. So we'll be using 200 of the wood that we get for the trade post, and the remaining 200, well, specifically the 125 for the market ups. So right now we can't really do anything, but once it's here, we'll be using 2 of the food villages here to get that wood, and we'll be sending the 700 wood immediately. So we're gonna have an age at 20 villages, like I said, so I'll already queue the 20 needed. Keep herding it. And we're about to get the 200 wood, so here we go. And as soon as he's done, he should go and get the treasure here. Right, now we're getting the additional resources, so we'll just get the market ups. Perfect. And now we get the 700 wood. Now we gather that, and we'll get 2 stables out. And that is quite important. Afterwards, we'll be getting our fire pit, but that will be for later. So let's get our first stable down. And we'll also be getting totems, specialty of Wars of Liberty again, with the religion mechanic. Once we get the totems, we can use our excess gold. We'll have exactly about 200 excess gold, which is a perfect number for being able to select our new religion. And with that, we'll be able to get even more economic boost. We'll have first the 10% boost available to us for all economy, as well as the what was I saying? I forgot because I panicked over the hunts. So we want 7 villages after we gather the wood crates, by the way. Forgot that was a normal hunt. I thought it was a bison car for a second for some reason. Anyway, we did not get the 700 in time, so we'll be going for 21 villages instead. So like I said, if you get the 200 wood early, the trading post would have gotten you this 700 coin at the beginning. So we'll be using 3 villages. So we'll use it that way and bring them over here as it's arriving. Boom. And gather this at the same time with 2 coin ones. And then we're actually gonna wait for the villages and smack that one. Perfect. So as we're aging up, we'll get the 600 coin chest, the treasure. And while we're doing all this, we should be looking for treasures, like this coin treasure here. Make sure you have another villager queued for later. Right, we should start herding this one as well. The hunts are getting quite far away, which I don't like. Villagers too. There we go. So let's see. Use your converted guardians to scout. Additionally, to your explorer. Now we'll get the 600 coin. So once the coin's collected, we can actually switch 2 villages back to. Oh my god! I thought they'd go for this. That's not good. They herded it away. So H3 is quite near now. That should have been 12 seconds. Smack. Right, we just hit one, so we should use this opportunity to kill more. Right, so as soon as we age up, we want the Marauders card, which will increase our Tashunke build limit. Critical, very critical card. The reason that card is so important is because another XP card here, let's get that. Is because the Tashunke riders have the ability to buff each other, so essentially every Tashunke near a Tashunke gives them more attack damage, and that also means more siege damage. So using that, so as soon as we age, we want to queue the Tashunke, get 3 villages on the crates here, because we also want to keep village production, so those crates are important to get as soon as possible. We have a lot of coin. If you see that you have over 1,000 coin, really you can just run towards your hunts here. Leave 2. Let's leave 2, just to be safe. So we want to get an additional Tashunke in each stable. There we go. So that once the Marauders card arrives, even though we're maxed out right now, we can now then make the new Tashunke as they're coming along. So let's get these guys to attack first. And now, villager important. Now the cards arrived, so we can queue the remaining Tashunke. And almost, what's this 3 villagers doing? Right, so we'll actually get these to build the fire pit over here. And using this card, we'll get our final card, which is the cavalry combat. We want all our Tashunke ahead now. We'll now be using the 200 gold for the religion. So now we'll be going to siege damage, switch 10 villages. 9 is also enough. So while we're going towards the town center, as you can see right at 11 minutes about, the card will hit. And we're at 9 villages on siege. Right, make sure you get close enough to the town center. And once you're in, you just smack it down. As you can see, half HP already, and second wave, all done. Perfect. And because your Tashunke have AoE damage, as you can see, the villages will be immediately destroyed. So I hope you enjoyed the guide. I know I have really enjoyed my strategy after I've polished it after quite a bit of testing. You can get quite disgusting numbers of siege damage if you play this right. So I can guarantee essentially that you'll be having a lot of fun just raiding and flattening whole cities. So I definitely recommend giving it a go. Again, I hope you enjoyed the guide. This is my first guide and the first video on this channel, but I intend to be doing a lot more. Current focus will be on Wars of Liberty. So hope you'll stick around. Subscribe if you want to see more of Wars of Liberty guides and gameplay. Thank you.
Wamani. Akichita mehecha.